I think it's atrocious. I don't agree with it at all. What is the Senedd? And I've got to say, I think more than 50% of Wales actually don't know what the Senedd is, other than a building that houses a bunch of admin people who push papers around. But apparently, they do actually do some work that is for Wales. So I don't know what that is at the minute, because all I can see is a shocking NHS, a shocking educational department, and a whole lot of money that's going to waste on admin and things like diversity lessons in school, which we don't need. And all of that is coming from the laws and policies that the Senedd is making. Now, if you don't know what the Senedd is, it is a governmental body within Wales that works alongside the UK government. Wales is its own country, but we are not independent. And I think that's really important because I do not want to be independent from the UK. I don't want to be independent from the UK Parliament. I think that's hugely dangerous because I think the Senedd has shown us, even though it started out with good intentions, it's shown us that we are not good at creating our own laws and policies within Wales, because we are so diverse in culture across Wales. You only have to go 5 minutes up the road. I'm down South Wales, 5 minutes up the road, and it's a different culture in Wales altogether. They speak differently. They do everything differently. So I think with all that, we are a clan culture, really. Because back in the day with the Celts, the clans were all over Wales, and they had kings of their own all over Wales. And this is why the Welsh have always fought each other. Even now, we've got a thing with North Walians and South Walians and all that type of stuff's going on. So I don't think it's a good thing for us to have our own laws and our own policies run by a grouping of people in the Senedd. Now, the one thing I've written some figures, facts and figures down, because I want you to know this about the Senedd. The budget increase for 2026 of the Senedd is £19 million. £19 million more, right? And do you know what that's going on? The day-to-day running of the Senedd. That's literally, you will not see a penny of that going into any community. It's all going on the day-to-day running of that little building. I think it's atrocious. I don't agree with it at all. We're not seeing the benefits of it. We've got the worst education system in the UK. Right? It's the worst. And what are we going to do about it? If we keep the Senedd going, all we're going to do is keep perpetuating the same nonsense. And then we've got the worst NHS. Now, I know that we don't have to pay for our medication, and that's a wonderful thing. And, you know, I think that should stay. I think it should be for the whole of the UK. But for my nation, Wales, that should stay. But have you seen the waiting times? If someone needs an operation, they're waiting 2 years for an operation. Right? It doesn't run efficiently, and the NHS doesn't run efficiently because there's not micromanagement in there. So you've got management for everything. I say, bring back the nurses, the matrons on the wards and everything. You won't be dealing with all this MRSA nonsense and infections on the wards and stuff, because they'd be responsible for them, rather than a manager in an office, don't know how anything's working other than pushing numbers and papers around. So we have to revisit how the Senedd works. And I want to know from you, would you keep the Senedd and just have it, you know, reformed, or would you abolish it? And I know there's an argument for abolishing it as well. Now, I'm on the fence with this one. I've got to be honest. I'm not for either side because I think it could be a real good institution for Wales should it be run correctly. But I do understand the abolishing it as well, because we're spending a heck of a lot of money, and quite honest, wasting it on this. And it seems to be a bit of a failed project at the moment. So please let me know. Are you for abolishing the Senedd or keeping it but reforming it? Because I think that's really important to engage in that type of debate. So don't look to the left, don't look to the right, look at Britain.